Hello everyone, Toby's here. I know I didn't expect to be doing this, but here we are. Let's get going. So this video, I will cover everything you need to know about dragon growth and how I topped the dragon power leaderboard in our server. As you can see here, dragon power, all realms, and there we are. So how exactly did I do that, and what do you need to know about dragon growth? It's fairly simple. A lot of people think it is complicated, especially if you try to explain to them in the chat. It will sound complicated, but it's actually very simple. So I will show you the steps that you need to do. Let's go to the dragons. The first thing you need to do is train a baby dragon into your perfect dragon. So let's assume here, press ability and then learn the abilities you want. Create your perfect dragon that you are going to use and you want the growth on them. Once you do that, let's assume, just for the sake of demonstration, I have a perfect legendary onyx here. I mean legendary ruby dragon. So I'm not using it because I have a divine one. But just for the sake of demonstration, let's say you created this dragon that is gonna be your main dragon. Second step, you hatch a rare dragon. It's a blue colored one. Let's hatch one. It doesn't matter, any dragon. You're just gonna try to get the multipliers on this dragon. And then you train it, put it in any empty slot, deploy it, and then you keep training it. So you're gonna keep trying to do on the 10x one, and you looking for a multiplier of 10, which is the one that's gonna give you growth. You can see the growth here. See, this is 0 growth out of 40, 0 out of 30, and so on. So you're gonna keep doing this. Just click here, keep going. I must say, lower your expectation. This will take a lot of luck. If you manage to hit 3 multipliers, it should be your minimum go-to, in my opinion, and consider yourself lucky. If you hit 4, you are very lucky. If you hit 5 multipliers, you are super lucky. And if you hit 6 or above, then you are basically reaching voodoo level, which is what you hopefully get. So we're gonna keep doing this. See, we got multiplied by 2. Sometimes you get 5. This is all just extra experience, but what we really want is the 10. And it's just pure luck. There is no secret about it. There is nothing. The only good part about it that you can keep repeating this and you don't lose anything. You just keep repeating this. I will show you, basically explain to you. So ideally you would want to have, see, I have 30,000 dragon glass. Ideally you would, I think you need 150. I don't remember exactly, but I think you need 150 to all the way to level 60 dragon. Could be more, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna keep doing this. Sometimes you get it in the early level 30s. Let's see. I don't have much anyway, so let's just go with it and see. Maybe we'll get one here. Just would be nice to show it in the video. Nothing. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. Lower your expectation. Evolve. Keep doing it. See, we got one. So we have 2 might, 4 magic, 3 stamina, and 1 command. That's 1 growth. So ideally you want 3, 4 or more. Let's keep going. If I get 3, I'm gonna keep this one. It's nice that we saw what the growth looked like. Dragon glass is almost done here. I got multiplied by 5. Doesn't change anything. Okay, let's assume I've reached level 60. Okay, so I don't have dragon glass. Let's assume I reached level 60 dragon, and I have 3 times growth. All right. So what I will do from there, I'll just go to the lair, deploy any other dragon. See, this one, the main dragon, has 19 might, 14 magic, 16 stamina, and 11 command. They all combine to total 60 raw stats. Anyway, we go back. Now let's say we want to use this one, the one we created at the beginning. Press train and then replace it with the one that you made with growth. You press here and then you press OK. So the new dragon, the one you already prepared, will inherit the growth with it. That's how you do it basically. If you didn't get any growth, you go back to the lair and then you release it. That's all you do. You train another one. You keep doing this process until you hit, as I said, 3, 4 times growth, and then you replace the one you prepared, the perfect one, with it. That is the whole thing. Now, why dragon growth is important, or let's say what is the good thing about dragon growth, and I will say what is the bad thing about it. The good thing about it, that it gives you raw stats. Stats basically adds to your total attributes. I'm revealing my total attribute. It just adds raw stats to it, which is gonna help you in PvP. We all know this. So if you get extra 60 stats, that is actually nice. It's like recasting 10 divine gear into flawless divine gear, more or less. We try so hard to get all flawless gear just to have extra stats, right? So this is a way to do it through the dragon growth. And the bad thing about it is actually you wouldn't be able to do that on a dragon, on your main dragon, that's the one you're already using, unless you have to release it. So what happened in my case is I've been using a legendary Onyx dragon for the longest time. For over a year I was doing it, using it in the PvP, in the dual tower, everything. I never got the chance to create a perfect divine dragon, and it had 2 multipliers on it. And if you can see my blue dragon, it had 4 growth, 11, 10, that's 21, 29, and 11, 40. So that's 4 growth. I was feeling bad to use my Onyx dragon, which is a legendary dragon with 2 growth, only 20 extra stats. So I kept trying to force to use my Azure dragon. But what happened in my case, I made a second identical legendary Onyx dragon. And then I attempted the growth thing, and that's when I hit 6 times growth. And I switched it, and I kept using it. And then when I finally made my perfect Onyx, I just switched it to the one that I made. So in my case, I don't know, maybe it was luck that it took me forever to create a perfect divine Onyx, but it all came together at the end. And now I technically have the strongest dragon. There are ways to increase dragon stats more through the temple, but that's something not everyone can reach. Yeah, actually this one. Stamina 25 extra if you reach Temple 9. And I think Papa has Temple 9 because his dragon stats. Yeah, this one also. Might 25 if you reach Temple 9. Most of us will never reach Temple 9. I mean, let's get... I don't see myself ever reaching Temple 9, but if you can see here, see his dragon has a lot more stats, and I think he has 5 times growth, and the rest have 4 times growth. These two have 5, I think. The rest have 4. You can see my dragon here with the one with the 4 growth is actually here. So this one is 6. So let me know if you ever reach 6 times growth or more. And a nice thing is actually with the new what do you call it? With the new buff coming to the Jade Dragon, so it's your chance now. A lot of people will attempt to make Jade Dragon. Actually, I will try to make a Jade Dragon. Make sure you make the growth thing before you make your new dragon, especially if you are starting to make new dragons now or a second dragon. So actually, I'm thinking to make another Jade Dragon, and the reason is, see, this is my Jade Dragon. What I'm thinking to do is to replace the Pulse and the Swell. I'm thinking to replace these two because I've never been a fan of a damage Jade Dragon. It never really gave a good damage. So I'm thinking to make a full supported dragon. So I'm thinking to replace these two with Scale. I don't have a Scale, and I think Scale is a must in this meta, especially if the dragon dies, it's game over. We all know that. So I think Scale is a must. So I'm thinking to go Scale and Primal Will and switch humans, basically. Try to make my new green dragon with, I'm gonna go minimum 4 growth. I think everyone should be, the go-to is minimum 3 growth. And this should do it for this video, guys. Keep in mind, this is my very first video. I've always wanted to do some sort of a YouTube channel, and I played so many video games and did good with them, so I have a lot to share. And it's probably gonna take me another week to upload a second video, but stay tuned. I have a lot of things to share with you in Art of Conquest, and I look forward for it. And I just want to say I feel very sad that OGC quit the game and the YouTube, and I feel some sort of obliged to or wanting to continue his legacy, and I'm gonna carry the YouTube torch. And I hopefully I get enough support from you guys by liking the videos. Let me know if it's beneficial for you or if it's added anything helpful for you. And until next time.